welcome to part 25 of FIFA 17, The Journey. We're getting near the end, guys. Don't worry, we've only got like 8 more parts after this.
Alright then.
So what we got next?
Silence.
Black screen.
Yeah, that's our next opponent, a black screen.
With silence.
Oh, we're in the FA Cup against Manchester United, but do we actually get to play this one this time?
Oh, hello there.
Right. Better get going. Big day for you tomorrow.
It's a cup game, Grandad.
Hey,
Just a cup
there's no
game.
such thing as just
What?
another game in the FA Cup.
I'm gonna have to side with him on this one. What are you talking about, Alex? Come on.
To remember that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to side with him on this one.
Like, aren't cup games kind of a big deal?
Yeah, especially the FA Cup. It's the oldest cup competition in the world.
Single regret in his whole career.
And his granddad never won it.
Oh.
Do your best.
But granddad,
Nice.
isn't it going to be odd? You know, you're one of the most legendary players in England. It's a bit ironic that I'm probably going to win it with a Welsh club.
It's just details.
Yeah, semantics, mate. Besides, the people of Wales have something to brag about.
And that's it.
Yeah, Gareth Walker, knockout in the World Cup and Swansea supposing for me can't even get on the pitch. Yeah, how very, very, very charming of him. Right, do we get to play this one?
Apparently not.
Nope.
What?
Wait, what? Are you serious?
So we have a cutscene leading up to it, and we're on the reserve.
Okay.
Okay, no, okay. You know, at
This was
first,
shit. I mean, seriously?
okay.
What's the point then?
You know, at first I thought we were nitpicking, but no. This is just stupid. You don't have a cutscene that leads up to what seems to be a gameplay moment, only to have you skip the gameplay moment.
Instead,
Yeah,
we get some pre-training.
I'm gonna have to agree. I'm gonna. This is just.
Okay, look.
And the game is randomly generated a bit too much in this regard.
It's like if we had an
ace. But
ace...
the cutscene always happened at a certain point, but it just happened to have come to a match that was was going to be basically worst timing possible. The problem is the game allows stuff like this to happen. That's the problem.
Okay, look. This goes beyond it being just their first time having a story mode. This is idiotic. Seriously. What? Okay, rule number 1. When you have to skip something, you don't skip the best parts of the game. This is like if in Ace Attorney we had a trial episode that's literally just investigations, and then right when we're about to get to the trial, we skip the actual trial part and go back to the investigation phase.
You mean like the beginning of Recipe for Turnabout?
Well, to be fair to you, Recipe for Turnabout started like right at the end of a court trial. We didn't actually, you know, skip it. And in fact, we even got to see bits of that trial. At least here, we don't even see bits of those matches.
We saw the result. We won.
We didn't even get to see that in a cutscene.
Really.
We didn't even get to see that in a cutscene. I kid you not. Ace Attorney did more in that case with Recipe for Turnabout when we saw the ending of that trial that ended with guilty. We actually saw part of the action there. We didn't even get to see the action here. And I'm sorry, no EA. I don't care how much of a monopoly you have on this. You should do better with this. Innovation or not. Look, I know that we asked for innovation, and it was a nice surprise when you announced the story, but dudes, learn this. Just because you announce something that people have been asking for doesn't mean that you're allowed to mess it up. In fact, it may end up worse for you if you mess up something people have been asking for a lot.
Well, they got season 2 coming.
Yeah,
up,
let's
so.
just hope season 2 will fare better because of this.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't
Anyway,
think I'd have to be ranting at this, but there you go.
Anyway,
This
more.
recording E3 is around the corner, so we'll see what EA is in store for season 2.
Anyway,
Sure.
we've got more training now. Plus, I think we got at least one match, if not to be gypped for matches in this part. And we do get to play game eventually.
I guess.
Almost done. Yeah, I did much better. Third time's the charm.
There we go.
Good job.
Yay.
And now scoring from crosses. Because basically it's just a free training session. You can-
The background noise is bad. You get to listen.
Yeah. And oh man, I suck at this. There you go.
Yay, you
Awesome.
managed to do one, Dwibs. Congratulations.
Yeah, one down, a bit more to go. Don't worry, like I said, I'll get there.
Eventually.
And there we
There you go. F.
F.
Failure.
Yeah, that's what the F stands for in preference or
Very offensive failure.
that.
But
No,
we still get
it's-
better than the euphemism.
Wait, hey, I got one for it. Very offensive fanfic.
That too, yeah. Since Shiroi will be helping me by using her fanfic writing skills.
I wish we had a fanfic skills for this, to be honest.
Basically, Shiroi will be basically Shiroi will be deciding which girl the protagonist ends with in all three endings.
And then Alex Hunter punched Gareth Walker in the face for being such a twat. Yeah, he's plenty of people's most hated character in the story.
And then Jose Mourinho showed up on. No.
Yeah.
You know that season. You know that. Oh, sorry.
I mean, who does these
Oh,
ratings?
cutscene.
Joke, innit?
Okay, time for a big one. Let's check you out. And...
Are we actually
65? I'm not 65. He looks nothing like me.
Oh, no, he looks a load better.
It's
Are
typical.
we? Is that a
FIFA.
subtle jab about the fact that the actual in-game characters
Wow.
do not look? Yeah,
Danny Williams is 50.
they're actually playing as themselves
I told them to do it.
in the game.
Yeah?
you got my
That's
profile
charming.
spelled
Very
Inception.
meta.
and you never see the Williams
Wow.
comment.
FIFAception.
Come here, Michael.
Hello there.
How'd you know it was me?
Oi, Taylor.
How do you know it was
When you
me? I
sign
read
me
the
up.
script.
Oh, you didn't get my message? I've got a stack of offers for you. This thick.
Funny. Funny
Extra
guy.
thick.
Just passing by.
Yes.
Wanted to show you this.
You know, you
You
can send
gotta
pictures on those
Look
things,
at this
Michael.
cliche.
Go on then. Saw this kid coming out of a shopping centre today.
Oh, that poor kid. Must have been out of Williams's.
You know, the Hunter brand is getting some traction, Alex. So whatever it is you're doing, you just keep doing it on and off the pitch.
The Hunter brand.
50?
50.
You are having a man.
Just a couple more, and your products will sell as much as Ronaldo's products.
Don't
Well,
worry, Dan.
maybe more because, from what I can tell, at least you're a decent
Cheers,
person.
Michael.
Maybe the
Right.
Nike brand will start having you be their spokesman instead of Ronaldo.
Yeah, anyway, don't see what the fuss is about at Mr. Alex Hunter. Fuck you, Gareth. Anyway, next up is more trading,
Yay.
but it's shooting this time. Really out of things to say. Okay.
Oh, I actually I have a question for you, Dwibs.
Is what
Yeah.
we're after.
Okay,
Let's get
when
it going.
Mourinho first came to Chelsea in 2004, forgot that his first run at Chelsea before he got fired in 2008, if I remember correctly. Seven. That's it. Okay. How many Portuguese players did he bring to Chelsea within that first round? His first Chelsea era.
The only one I can recall off the top of my head is Carvalho, so one.
He also brought Paulo Ferreira.
Yeah.
And Manish.
Italian.
And there was also Ilario, which was the third goalkeeper for a while. And you remember when both Petrce and but both of them got injured, so Hilario had to step in for a few games, and he even defended a penalty and everything. So that was kind of interesting. And I remember specifically that Mourinho got interviewed about how he was really good despite being the third goalkeeper, and he's like, and Mourinho specifically said, and I quote, "No player is with me just by chance."
Yeah, I guess. Okay,
All right.
and now it's time for me to ask you guys some questions. Okay, let me think of some.
And
Jova,
Yes.
true or false? The United States and England were in the same group stage in the 2010 World Cup.
True.
Yep. Which regrettably ended in a draw.
Surprised you guys didn't lose on penalty kicks again.
No, it was a group stage game. You can't lose.
you can't lose on penalties in group stage.
I know.
It's points based.
Yeah. Okay, Pedro.
Go ahead.
No, I can't think of anything else. How many
I
letters?
told
are
you
in
to write a
Porto?
list.
How many letters are in Porto?
Really, that's your
Really?
question?
Yeah, make a bloody list.
5, okay.
Wrong. You forgot the FC. It's 7.
Oh,
You said
snap.
Porto. It didn't say FC Porto. You said only Porto. Because remember, Dwibs, Porto is an actual city in Portugal. So for all I knew, you were talking about the city. You have to specify.
All right.
The teacher doesn't.
So, objection?
Technically, it's a flawed question, so I win.
So, objection. You won by an objection. By finding a flaw in the logic.
Yes.
All right then. Stewie.
Yes.
I might have asked this one before, but at this point I can't really remember very well.
I can't remember what you've asked me either, honestly. Sorry.
What season did both Swansea City and Cardiff City play in the Premier League at the same time?
What?
She's not gonna know that.
I'll give you. It was around sometime in the 2010s.
Wait, you want me to give a year or like what?
A year.
2012?
So we check.
Even
So
Dwibs has to
sure.
check
Wait,
that
you don't
out.
even have the answer in front of you.
In the
want to
meantime,
make sure-
what are we up against?
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Thanks for joining us for this match.
2013,
here in
Sheila.
South
Ah.
Wales. Alan Smith joining me, Martin Tyler, for the commentary.
All right. Tio.
Yes.
And the match will
When was the
play
last time an
Liverpool.
Italian club won the Champions League?
I have no idea. It certainly didn't happen the other day from what I heard.
Yeah. The Real Madrid beat
Juventus.
Juventus in Cardiff.
I don't know.
What a success individually
Let's have a look.
Hunter has been.
Have a
And
look.
he's also been part of the FIFA Ultimate Team of the Week for a 4th time.
Well, he should be captain of this team now, shouldn't he? Because he's an absolute stick-on to win it, it seems to me.
According to this, it was
This is Swansea City's team for you today.
it
I
was
think that back four is really important for them. They've got to be
Doesn't
strong
know.
and solid, but they've got a bit of protection.
it was
They should have more than
it
enough.
was either Milan or
And all good
Juventus.
defenders in their
Let me
own
just
right,
check
but
Probably
the.
Milan,
In
if
front
I
of them, they've got
recall.
players who are going to be working really hard. Whether they can be a threat on the front foot, we'll wait and see.
It was Milan.
Yeah. I think it was
AC Milan to be precise.
2005?
2003.
Close.
This
So
is
it's
the
been
Liverpool side.
14 years
We've
now
got it down as a
since
4-3-3.
Italy won the
Yeah,
Champions
it's a
League.
system that
Jesus.
the Netherlands used to use.
Mostly it's either
all
been
the time.
Spain
They
or
invented it,
England
and, plenty
even.
of countries have adopted it since. if it works, it's
Germany.
really tough to handle.
Oh yeah,
Not
basically.
Brazil.
Can't talk about Liverpool to you
Anyway,
without
Liverpool
mentioning Anfield in
were
1989
once
and
the
that
big
glorious
top
night
dogs
for
of English
Arsenal.
football during the
Right there,
1980s, and
nobody
even
tended
after
to win
that,
at Anfield.
had a
I
few
know it's
successes
not so
here and
easy
there.
to
Their biggest one being in
appreciate now, but
2005
it was a
when they won the
fortress.
Champions
They'll be hoping
League.
to get back to those kind of times.
And that's pretty much what I've got on Liverpool.
It's Alex Hunter. Bernard.
All right.
Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider area.
Okay.
The opposition.
Referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the
Yes,
tackle.
Pedro?
Okay, in that case,
Bernard.
well, actually, no, you
Poor
don't remember.
tackle.
You won't remember
They
that
haven't done
anyway.
any
So.
harm and they've still got the ball despite the challenge on
So you're
them.
going to bring up our champions. Oh,
What the-
penalty.
That's a penalty.
Do I score?
All right, here's a question for you, Dwibs. Even though it's not English football related, but I don't really can think of any. How many Champions League cups has Real Madrid won by this point?
7?
12.
Or 12? All right,
Just yesterday they got their 12th one.
Personified with the penalty.
Yeah, I mean, this boy is
Alright,
a
then.
composed penalty taker.
Okay,
and he showed it
yeah,
there.
we'll just
Really-
go for
really
general
good strike
football
there.
questions. now.
Sorry, Dale, no
Just
cup
one's
for
stuck in your
Italy.
not just stuck in your country. Okay.
Love
Joe,
that phase.
The first goal is
What?
1-0.
Feeling Dwibs is jaded because England sucked in the Euros.
Well, it's no surprise. I mean, America can even mop the floor of England too when we're trying. Yes, Dwibs?
Lucas.
what does the away
A timely
goals rule
challenge.
mean in football?
It basically
good at
means that
cutting
it
those
depends.
passes out in that
Apparently, your goals
middle of the
factor
park.
differently for an away game in terms of scoring the overall scheme.
yeah, you got the basic gist of it, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically if a match overall on an aggregate finishes tied, then it's the team that scored the most away goals that wins. Okay, Shiri.
Yep.
Jefferson
What
Montero.
year was the Premier League founded?
Rangel.
I know.
Well, they're in a good
Well,
you
of
can't
course
be.
you do.
I'll give you a clue, Shiri. It was in the early
No,
90s.
wait, what?
Splendid goal here.
It was early 90s. I'll give you. I'll give
I
you.
was
To the
gonna-
goalkeeper.
I
Neatly
was
done.
gonna go a lot earlier, actually.
Well, he knew exactly where the goalkeeper was going, and he just steered it past him into the bottom corner.
Tips.
Yeah, he's a
Of
fine
course I
finisher,
don't
this
know.
boy, and never panics. Passing it into that corner.
What you know?
Just
Get
wide
promoted
the
to the Premier
margin
League
here
to
to
20.
I was only
11.
born in '93.
So you had to wait 18 years before your hometown club got in the top flight of English
Ole,
football.
move forward again with Alex Hunter.
One of these days, Portuguese clubs will also get into the Premier League. Why not?
He's made a total
Well, it's
hash of it.
called the English Premier League.
Hey, you guys are already admitting Scottish and
And that's the way to defend
Welsh
against
clubs.
the
What's the difference at this point?
There's only one.
Scottish clubs actually get in anywhere.
No. There's only the one. Well, okay, other than Cardiff,
Terrific stop.
you aren't in the league anymore. So
That'll be a throw.
currently, there's only one Welsh club in it.
I
Well,
know,
it just
but
said Scottish, so.
this is exactly the thing. Though it's called the English Premier League, and yet it's possible for Scottish and Welsh clubs to get in it. So at this point, is it? I guess for maybe Porto can also try a shot at it.
Didn't get that slice of luck he was after.
Maybe, but for now.
It would be an interesting breath of fresh air.
Well, and again, in rugby's Super League,
Stewart.
there's like a French team in there, and most of the sides are from the north of England.
Yeah.
With good progress with this attack.
As odd as that is.
In he goes at the feet of the attacker.
Well, the attacker will feel that's a chance wasted, that, but you've got to give full marks to the
Yep.
keeper.
Only 2-0 up. Usually by this
Well,
point,
they're building
pushing
steadily
the.
here, working away.
I guess the English Premier League broke down its wall.
Mm.
Well, we broke
Taken
it down
by the
for him.
goalkeeper off his line.
Well, again, you know, the English barrier was broken down in 2011.
It's kind of like one of the dreams from one of the dream novels to write from Lost Odyssey, which involves a giant wall separating two countries.
And now the shot.
Oh.
Great work by the goalkeeper. Great hands.
And yes,
Great
Kime was
hands.
there, and Kime was there, of course, because of course he was.
Yeah,
I
great
guess when you were
hands.
playing, Alan, you knew how many goals
Yeah.
you scored. You all strikers count them up and remember them. Alex Hunter has got plenty to remember.
Yeah, basically, we've Alex
Good ball
has
back here.
almost
He's kept
broken
it out.
one record
The
that
goal
his
is there for the
granddad set.
taking. Wonderful
Oh.
save. Had to really reach out for that. James Milner stopped him
Yeah, let's get
practically and just
it
as
away
well.
then.
The approach play looked very encouraging. Nathan
I've always
Dyer.
wondered,
Yeah.
as like I said before, I can imagine that the journey that most English clubs have to take to play at Swansea must be a nightmare,
Shots on here. Here's a chance.
especially if you're a club in the
There we
north.
go.
Beautifully.
Yeah.
Newcastle have to come the furthest. They're like near right at the top of England. Yet they got to go all the way down to South Wales to play their game.
Well, Dwibs, that's kind of part of being a footballer. You have to travel a lot.
Yeah, but I doubt they.
Forget football, being in a sports team at all.
Now 3-0 they lead.
Yes. Again, it's a bit of an anomaly at the moment. Wait, it's called the English Premier League. You have to go to South Wales. Right then.
Half-time score.
Yeah, I really need a new talking point at this point. Can you guys provide me with one?
Featuring here is certainly been an influence on the
He's run out of subjects to talk about, so he's asking us to give ideas.
So
All right.
basically,
Of
you're
the England
once-
national team.
you're once
Swansea
again-
beating Liverpool.
Well, to be fair, Swansea have beaten big sides before.
Yeah, but when was that?
Really
We
was
were one
a
of
very
them.
one-sided first half, and the team on the wrong end
By
of
we,
that
I mean
scoreline
Chelsea.
has got to show a bit of backbone now.
Backbone. Blah, blah, blah,
They
blah.
have to find a way through here.
The
yes,
bone in the
accent.
scone.
Nicely worked until that point when it broke down.
That reminds me too, since you,
Well,
since
they
of
move forward again with
course
Alex Hunter.
you have this thing for works of fiction bad. How about the pound as the bone in the scone?
Well, it doesn't sound as silly as the origin of the stone in the new King Arthur movie.
And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner.
I won't spoil it because I think Jova might want to check it out at some point, but it's very silly.
We'll always have Holy Grail, at least.
And I guess Quest for Camelot.
Oh, he's through.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Oh, I'm in on goal.
The music's great, but that's about it.
Well, Alex Hunter
I
knows.
pray you.
not just
Seriously, I
the
can't
music
believe
there,
that song
but
actually
20 for the
originated
season,
from
it
that.
means
It's a great soundtrack, but it belongs in a better movie.
or anywhere else entirely.
Yeah.
Well, Patrick Doyle has done better scores for animated films before.
Well, there's true, but we're talking
Unfortunately-
specifically about the songs. But yeah, sure.
Unfortunately, one animated score Patrick Doyle did was for a film called Sir Billy.
And even then, even if the good songs are really good, there's also the occasional duds. Like the first song played by the female protagonist is so bland. The lyrics are so fucking bland. And Gary Oldman's song in that movie, it's like, I think they'll put it best. It sounds like the song is literally being made up on the fly.
Basically, guys, you know how a lot of people think that League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was Sean Connery's final film?
That's a corner.
Actually, it wasn't. Sir Billy was. And from what I've seen of the trailer so far, I kind of wish League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was his final film. Basically, it looks terrible.
What the?
That'll be a throw.
That apparently happened.
Shit happens.
Jefferson
For the
What
s-
happened?
as at the time of this recording, audience, apparently, check Fox 29, a bear broke into a house and played piano.
Yep.
James Milner.
And there's even a photograph of it too.
Substitute ready, Swansea.
Shiro, have you ever heard Bear playing
I think
pianos.
She's
Bird.
bird.
He's coming forward.
Sorry,
With
Dwibs.
danger.
So,
Alright.
what I want to know is what tune was the bear playing? I wonder.
Now
If
it's
you
a
go
corner.
into the... Nah, too obvious. Could it have?
He's playing the Kissy Fur theme. Dun, 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 dun.
This is very bad news.
What is Kissy Fur, audience? Let's just say it's a 90s cartoon that barely anyone remembers except for me.
That's a Persona 4
Bear.
reference you just made, isn't it, Dwibs?
Yes, it
Alex
was.
Hunter.
Oh, now on attack again. Oh,
For those who are curious, since nothing's going on anyway, Kissy Fur is a 90s cartoon about a bear and that bear's son, who are stuck in a zoo train. But then the zoo train has a accident and they fall into a forest, and then they live in the forest among the other animals. It's I don't even remember any episodes. I just remember the intro, because the intro was so fucking weird.
For a throw-in.
And the song was
10
catchy.
minutes left of regular time.
uh-oh, Liverpool are on the break.
Nice bit of footwork from the attacker.
Shots on here. Shot blocked here.
Oop.
Shots
Tried
in
to
mind.
keep it, but they haven't been able to do that.
Well, the only reason I even know about it is because back in the day, Portuguese VHSs for cartoons always had previews for other cartoons, and that's how I got to, and that's how I became aware of certain cartoons.
Wijnaldum.
Okay. The match is almost over now, so
Milner.
not much else to say.
In fact, that's one thing we can say until this match is over. Quick, Dwibs, quick, favorite 90s cartoon, go.
At recess?
That's not 90s, that's early 2000s.
No,
It started in 1999, I know, but that's a bit too late.
1997.
He's clean sheet.
Still a bit too late. Pick another one.
But he steps up to the mark yet again. Wonderful.
I give up.
Liverpool want to
All right, Joe, favorite 90s cartoon, go.
A what cartoon?
Wijnaldum.
Favorite 90s cartoon, go.
There's so many to pick from.
Only a minute to go.
Well, pick one.
Superman.
Here's Hunter.
Oh, the Superman animated series.
oh,
Sure. Teo, favorite 90s cartoon, go.
Referee decides that time is
Animals
up.
of Farthing
The game
Wood.
has been up for some time, in truth. The final score.
Well, sure. I don't know what that is, but sure.
It's basically Game of Thrones was about animals trying to reach a place.
Dominate the
Is that a cartoon based on Warship Down or something?
Hello.
Sheila, favorite 90s cartoon, go.
catching from
Huh?
Alex Hunter.
Oh,
Favorite-
90s cartoon?
Favorite 90s cartoon, go. We're just trying to skip off the boredom.
Okay,
Because another goal in another good win.
Answer, goddammit.
I watched anime.
You disgust.
So, Shiroi, in other news, a bear broke into a house and played the piano.
Yeah, I saw that.
A goal for you today.
Interview.
Interview.
Well, it's the tactics that help create the goals, and the gaffer was spot on with that part.
Come on,
Makes our lives that much easier.
followers.
So you're on a run of good form right now, Alex. What's the key to your success?
Knowing my
hard
opponent's
work.
difficulty.
Playing my game. I got here on the back of my own style, and
Pretty
I'm not gonna
much.
change that now. As long as I keep playing football the way I know I can, I'm sure I can keep this going.
Alex, your thoughts on how the team was set up today?
Terrible.
But we won that.
All the lads knew exactly what the gaffer expected from them. You know, I think everyone did their jobs brilliantly out there today.
I get the
Really deserve
feeling
it.
that this story is actually the football equivalent of the Truman Show, where everybody's just seeing his reactions to the nonsense that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
So now
Right.
what?
Bit of a cutscene here.
sharp out there. Keep it up.
But you're still getting transferred. Bye.
Appreciate that, Mr. Butler. I'm feeling good about my game at the moment.
Well, it shows. Carry on grafting like that, and there's no reason why you can't keep it up.
There we go. Yeah, it's a nice little bit of interactivity. If
He
nothing
actually said something nice, incredible.
Wow.
more. Yeah, I mean, okay, that's one thing I want. Can we bring back the Italian guy in the next one?
I agree.
play that one because this is an FA
Alright,
Cup
alright.
game. I think. Don't quote
See
me
ya.
on that.
So, yeah.
So, no, see ya.